Guys, we need to pay attention to this recipe here. This is a ridiculously delicious and easy to make recipe that you can use for lots and lots of different occasions. Bacon and sweet potato latkes. Now, if you're not into bacon, you don't have to put the bacon in, but it's delicious with the bacon. So we are starting, the exact measurements are going to be in the recipe below, but we're starting with about 3 cups of shredded sweet potatoes. You can do this with your trusty food processor. You'll usually have 2 shredding size options on your food processor. Do the larger one. And so I already did this here, obviously. You can also use a box grater, like for shredding cheese, but that takes a lot more time. So we have our 3 cups of sweet potatoes. I'm going to add to that 3 eggs. Oh, and I already have my my pan preheating on medium heat as well. So we've got our 3 eggs. Then to that we're going to add our amazing bacon that's already cooked and crumbled. Green onions. Chopped parsley. This is the Italian flat leaf parsley. 3 tablespoons of coconut flour. Some fresh ground pepper. And a little bit of salt. We don't want to add too much salt because the bacon is pretty salty, but there we go. Now we're just going to mix all that together. What I would do if y'all weren't watching me right now, I would just mix this all with my hands. That's what I would do. I might still do that. I think that cooking with your hands, I mean, if you're eating paleo, I know a lot of you guys are, we're like cavemen basically, right? So why would you mix your food with anything but your hands? I mean, it actually sounds almost preposterous. But we are civilized here, so I will keep my hands out of the food for just today. So this is almost all incorporated. Okay, now, so we have our pan is, I can feel nice and toasty. We're gonna add about 2 tablespoons of this Pure Indian Foods grass-fed ghee. Oh yeah, woo, this is ready. That's what you want to do. That's about, yeah, it's about 2 tablespoons. Now, I guess I will be putting my hands in it. I'm just forming it into little patties. You don't want them to be too big and too thick. You want it to be able to cook all the way around. I'm going to turn this down just a touch. It looks like it's just about to smoke, and we don't want that. The great thing about using the ghee, though, is that it does have a much higher smoke point, which means that it can withstand the heat. Just gonna see this is ready to be good enough. There we go. Oh goodness, aren't they adorable? They look like little birds' nests or something. So that's basically it. You may find that once, depending on, with frying, you really gotta manage your temperature. You want it to be hot enough that that everything gets crispy but not too hot, that the outside gets burnt and the inside still stays raw. So at this point, you know, I might have had the temperature up a little bit too high, but if you find that it is all the way cooked on the outside, you can go and pop it in the oven and maybe like 350 for an extra 5 or 6 minutes, the way you would, really like the same way you would do if you were searing a piece of meat that was nicely cooked on the outside but sealed in a little bit more on the inside. Just pop it in the oven and that's gonna help it cook all the way around. So, so these are our sweet potato latkes. They're awesome to eat for breakfast with poached eggs and veggies. They're great as a side dish. They're great as a snack. You can make lots of them, freeze them, and pull them out as you want them. They're just great to eat all of the time. I give them 2 thumbs up. I hope you do as well. Thanks.